All right, good morning. I just finished the gym. It is 7:08 a.m. and I hit a PR. A PR before the sun comes up is always a great way to start the day. I'm now heading back to my place and I'm going to start the next kind of portion of my morning routine, which is one of my favorite parts of my morning routine. And it will be a good ease into the rest of my day. So it's been a good start so far and kind of looking forward to what's to come today. So I just finished a writing session, and this morning I wasn't working on the book. I was just doing some creative writing. I've been trying to do a little bit more creative writing because I feel like it just opens up different channels for me and helps me kind of drop into some self-reflection, and I think it improves my overall writing. So when I do start writing the actual chapters of the book, I think it's going to help me a lot there. But really, really happy and proud of what I wrote this morning, and I'll go ahead and share this with you. So this is the passage I wrote. I hope the next time I see my friends, they say, "Wow, you've really changed." 4 years ago, I moved 1,000 miles away from home across 2 state lines. I didn't know what was going to happen besides one thing. I was going to change. I was okay with that because I once read a quote by Marcus Aurelius that said, "Why should anyone be afraid of change? What can take place without it?" That really got me thinking, and I started to wonder, is living without change really living? In the past, I would hold myself back from changing because I didn't want people to judge me or think what I was doing was weird. But now I hope the next time I see my friends, they say, "Wow, you've really changed." When I was younger, I felt this pressure to have everything about myself figured out. But I'm starting to believe there's real value in not knowing all of myself. I'm starting to believe there's real value in having a little bit of space to explore new edges of myself all the time. I'm at a place in my life now where as much as I want to know who I am, I also want to have parts of myself that I don't fully understand yet. Parts of myself that I'm still getting to know because that means I'm changing and growing. And that means the next time I see my friends, they'll say, "Wow, you've really changed." Okay, so I just did all that writing stuff, and now I usually finish writing and doing kind of my morning routine around about 9 a.m. And then around right about 9, I start to check in with my day job at Forbes, check in with my team, check in with messages in Slack, emails, things like that, just kind of get up to speed. I'm on PST. Most of the people at our company are on EST, so I'm a little bit behind. So I like to check in, get things kind of running for the day, and then after a little bit, I'll go up and eat breakfast with my wife. And she actually just texted me that there's a surprise outside and to grab it on the way up. So I'm gonna go figure out what this surprise is. I have zero clue what this is, but here we go. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Oh, some late birthday presents arrived. Probably hear the hairdryer upstairs right now. Nicole is getting ready. We like to try to be really in tune with each other in the mornings to know who needs a little bit more help, if someone needs to start breakfast for one person or the other way around. So just recognizing those kind of things and being aware of how we can help each other out. So she's upstairs getting ready, I'm starting breakfast, and this is how we do it.
I won't try to
my YouTube pump up song when I publish my YouTube. So I'm publishing today's episode. And it is published.
Woohoo!
See what's in the surprise bag. Denim shorts. What else we got here? Are these pants? Oh! This is a need. What's it? Oh! 3 for 3. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, now I'm getting back into what I call the cockpit over here. Desk, workspace, and gonna work on Forbes for the next hour and a half-ish until around lunchtime, which is when I'll post my social on Instagram for the day. Just got a Slack message. Work is working right now, so I'm gonna lock into Forbes and then kind of take a break for lunch, post some social stuff, and then hopefully get a walk outside if the weather is looking good. So that's what I'm up to now.
I can fly for the oceans. I can fly for the oceans. I can fly for the oceans. Nothing's lost, no just.
All right, it is 12:33, and now the part of my day where it is time to post on social media. So did my YouTube post earlier, now I'm gonna post on Instagram. I'm working with this new thing I made, no idea how it's gonna do, but I bought an iPad. I used to have this project way back in the day called Note Collective where I would do these like handwritten kind of messages and drawings and just these little thoughts. And I kind of want to bring that back in a new way. My handwriting feels it's like I'm just very connected to my handwriting, and I think it's important to have my handwriting out there as a writer. So this is one thing that I'm working with. We'll see if it can focus there. Doing a little post about book recommendations and trying to find a creative way to share about those recommendations. That one's not loading. So gonna have a little fun with this and post that. And then after I post this, I also have a texting community. I send out free inspirational text messages and totally free. You can actually sign up by hitting the link in the description, or you can text Daily Dose to 707-289-7047. And I send out just little reminders, messages, affirmations, things that will help you along your week. And so I wrote down an idea I had at the gym this morning, and I want to send that out to the group. So the thing I wrote down at the gym was, things fall apart so they can come back together in new ways. I think that's a really beautiful perspective. So I'm going to send that out right now as well. But that is where I'm at in my day. It is time for lunch. So I'm going to go eat. All right, it's lunchtime, and Nicole said she looks cute now, so she can be on camera. So she'll tell you what we're having for lunch.
He caught me in the middle of doing my hair. So Jordan yesterday made quesadillas that he just heated up in the air fryer, and they are so good.
Simple. We like to cook extras at dinner time, so then when it comes to lunchtime, we can just reheat stuff and not have to spend an hour making a whole lunch. So this is leftovers from last night, but it always does the trick. Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Let's hope for no earthquake today. It's just a change. It's really a change in the language of the book itself. Not rewriting the book and redoing the cover, but the way you talk about it online, the words you use and who you target in the actual social pieces. And I don't think it's, the nice thing is you have all the frameworks and the systems built out in your whole business, where it's not like, okay, we need to look at this whole thing and unpack everything and rearrange this and that. But it's really just like, how do we get that first part of the process, the journey, corrected? And I wouldn't say corrected in the sense that it's wrong, but like, you've changed a lot in your own business, in your own life. But I think the marketing hasn't quite caught up to where you're at and what you want to speak on now. And I think that's maybe where the disconnect is in getting the right people to read the book that will go through, or maybe even skip over the middle part and go right to the certification. That was a really good call. I just had a call with a book mentorship client. I work with authors, aspiring authors, to help them write their books, help them sell more copies. And it's just really great to connect with people. I've sold over 30,000 copies of my book. So it's really nice to find a way to share that value, share that knowledge, so other people can experience success. And I want to just see other people have books that really win in the market. If that interests you at all, I have information about working together down in my description below. But it's about 4:12 p.m. now, which means I need to move on to my next thing. I got a couple orders of my book, You Deserve This Shit, that I need to fulfill from TikTok. The post office closes in about 50 minutes. So I need to go drop those off and pack them up. So I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna be honest, got a little sidetracked there. It's 4:53 p.m. Post office closes in 7 minutes. I live probably about 5 minutes from the post office, so I should make it just in the nick of time. I have my precious cargo over there. Got a couple orders from TikTok Shop to deliver. Most of the times I sell my book on Amazon, but I recently started selling on TikTok Shop, so it's been really fun to market over there in a new way. But it's always really rewarding to drop off books myself, because when I do it on Amazon, Amazon ships them. But when I do it myself, I can feel connected to the readers who are buying the book. So this is always a good feeling. However, I feel a little anxious right now because I'm trying to make it before it closes, because I'm leaving for a week tomorrow. So wish me luck. All right, made it just in the nick of time. With 3 minutes to spare. Oh, 2 minutes to spare. Whew. It's been a busy day. Of course, the day I choose to do the day in the life. Things got a little bit out of hand. There was a lot going on today, but very productive. Not quite done yet. I'm gonna go back home and finish up some work I need to do for Forbes before I log off for some PTO. And wind down, make dinner with Nicole, and call it a day. So almost there.
I don't miss you anymore, unless the